Hi, I'm Daniel Queller. I am a senior at Coal City High School. I play football. And did you know that when I was in kindergarten, my teacher was Miss Eichley, and in first grade, I had Mrs. Vigna. Today, I'm going to be reading 10 on the Sled. On a sunlit night, neath a snowy moon, there was one on the sled, then two, but soon there were 10 on the sled, and the caribou said, "Slip over, slide over," so they all slid over, and Seal slipped out. There were 9 on the sled, and the caribou said, "It's snowing, get going," so they all got going, but Hare hopped out. There were 8 on the sled, and the caribou said, "It's slicker, go quicker," so they all went quicker, but Sheep shot out. There were 7 on the sled, and the caribou said, "We're gliding, keep riding," so they all kept riding, but Walrus whirled out. There were 6 on the sled, and the caribou said, "We're lighter, hold tighter," so they all held tighter, but Fox flipped out. There were 5 on the sled, and the caribou said, "Great thunder, duck under," so they all ducked under, but Squirrel squeezed out. There were 4 on the sled, and the caribou said, "They're chasing, keep racing," so they all kept racing, but Wolf wiped out. There were 3 on the sled, and the caribou said, "They're winning, no spinning," so they all quit spinning, but Moose muddled out. There were 2 on the sled, and the caribou said, "Keep trying, we're flying," so they both kept flying, till Bear bailed out. There was 1 on the sled, and the caribou said, I'm lonely, I'm chilled to the bone. A reindeer likes flying, but never alone. So 1 through 10 all leaped on again for one more run and a little more fun in the moonlit land of the midnight sun. The end.
Hi, my name is Chase Wozlewski. I am a senior at Coal City High School. I play football and baseball. And did you know my kindergarten teacher was Mrs. Eichley? I also had Mrs. Davidson as my reading teacher in 4th grade. Today I will be reading Snow Day. "Look," said Sam. "Where?" said Pam. "Outside," said Will. "Why?" said Jill. "Snow," said Pam, Will, Jill, and Sam. "Long undies?" said Sam. "Boots," said Pam. "Mittens," said Will. "Scarves," said Jill. "Sleds," said Pam, Sam, Will, and Jill. "We forgot," said Sam. "What?" said Pam. "Our helmets," said Will. "Our goggles," said Jill. "Ready?" said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. "The yard," said Sam. "The drive," said Will. "The walk," said Pam. "The hill," said Jill. "Yes," said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. Stop, said Sam. What for? Said Pam. What now? Said Will. What's up? Said Jill. School, said Sam. School, sighed Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. We can fix it, said Sam. If we scream, said Pam. Let's hurry, said Will. Let's go, said Jill. Now, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. They threw down their sleds. They ran inside. They took off their mittens. They took off their boots. They took off their goggles. They took off their helmets. They took off their scarves. They ran to their phones. They phoned in the news. This is the principal, Sam, said Sam. This is the principal, Pam, said Pam. This is the principal, Will, said Pam. This is Principal Jill, said Jill. Snow day today? They all said. Crocs News. All schools are closed, said the news. Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill smiled. They put on their scarves, they put on their helmets, they put on their goggles, they put on their boots, they put on their mittens, they ran outside, they picked up their sleds, they ran up the hill. Whee, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill, and they sledded and sledded all day.